Tom Fitton, the president of Judicial Watch. Tom, thanks for being here. Let's start with that breaking news overnight. Michael Sussman's response that Durham is seeking publicity to taint the jury pool. And this is all based off of a filing. This is literally how you do law. You bring a filing before the court that has your allegations in it. That combined with the fact that John Durham has not had one press conference this entire time. Is this a sign to you that Michael Sussman knows his goose is cooked?
Yeah, I mean, Sussman is trying to make the argument, it seems to me, that, oh, look, we had this dispute about what I told the FBI, and, it's no big whoop. And Mr. Durham's coming back and saying this is a serious crime, and there was a lot of good reason he had, no good reason legally, but you can see the motive in lying to Baker, the FBI general counsel, as alleged, because there was so much criminality about what they were really up to, which was spying on Trump, making up information, and trying to convey it as accurate to federal officials.
You just heard Brooke Singman's reporting there. This investigation has accelerated. More people are cooperating and coming before the federal grand jury than had previously been reported. Who's testifying and where is this going?
Well, reportedly, Hillary Clinton's #1 lawyer testified, Mark Elias. So that's interesting. I hope it's accelerating. At this rate, there's only been 3 indictments, 1 plea deal of those indictments in the 3 years or so that Durham's been investigating this. So he really does need to speed it up because justice demands it. And, if a lot of this information had come out last year or prior to the election, it might have had a very different outcome.
Tom, you have been in the weeds on this story since the beginning. Who do you think should be real nervous this morning?
Well, Hillary Clinton, in a sane world, I mean, it was her campaign. As Fox has also reported, there was information that this intelligence agencies had that she made all of this up to protect herself from the consequences of her email behavior. It was a distraction. And what did she know? When did she know it? It was her campaign who paid for this. There are tweets out there, in my view, that are criminal evidence showing that she was pushing this fake information about President Trump. And, the question for the Clinton people is just how many dossiers did they have against Trump? You had the Steele dossier, and then you had the dossier created from this computer spy operation targeting the president's company, his home, and then the White House.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And, the political question here, but I think it's an important one. There is speculation that Hillary Clinton's could possibly run for president again. Does this new revelation make that impossible for her to do so?
No, what it will lead to is attacks on Durham like you're seeing in this briefing that was filed by Sussman's lawyer. And you could expect the media and Hillary Clinton's allies in the Biden administration and in Congress start to attack the special counsel's investigation. So he's been careful. He hasn't been terribly public about what he's been doing. I've been critical of the fact he's been so slow. But you can bet the left media establishment will rise up and attack him viciously now that he seems to be zeroing in not only on Hillary Clinton, but it looks like Biden administration officials should be nervous, like Jake Sullivan, National Security Advisor, who was in the thick of all this as well, it looks like.
Yeah, that's right. And John Brennan apparently told President Obama, then Vice President Biden, about this possible alleged scheme by the Clinton campaign back in 2016. So certainly more questions need to be answered on this front. Tom, thank you for joining us.
Well, just quickly, in the least, President Biden and then President Obama, now former President Obama, need to be questioned about this.
Yeah, without a doubt. Well, if Republicans take back the House, that is the plan of attack, according to many who have spoken publicly about this so far. All right, Tom, got to leave it there. Thank you for joining us.